hairline.
What's up, YouTube? To start off this cut, I'm gonna go ahead and wet my client's hair and get it prepped for a trim. Alright, as you can see, I have parted the front of the bangs, and basically I'm just cutting across the bangs, basically creating a guideline to know where I want the front of my crop top to stop at. Next, I'm going to go ahead and trim everything else, so I'm just going to go ahead and take 1/2 inch off the top. So now I'm going to be thinning out the top for a better texture using the cross-cutting method. As you can see, I'm cutting in angles. You don't want to cut all the way across because you will make some lines and you will cut a lot of hair. And on top of that, while you're doing this, you don't want to open your shears all the way or close it all the way. So now I'm blow drying the top all forward. I'm not really doing anything special. I'm just making sure everything is laid forward.
Hairline.
Alright, YouTube, before I start the fade, I got my number 2 guard, and I'm just taking some bulk off the sides. Not really going so high because I do want to keep some weight on top for this style, and I also want to keep the blend tight. Starting to really get into this fade, I'm using my Andes cordless T outliners just to start my first bald line. Next, using my wall 5-star finales, I'm just going to go ahead and fold shape just beneath that first bald line. Next, using my wall cordless seniors, I got no guard lever all the way open, and I'm going to make this first guideline going up about 1 inch. Still using no guard, I got the lever all the way closed now, and I'm just going to go ahead and bump out that bottom line, probably going up about halfway through this guideline. Next, I'm going to start with the lever halfway open, and I'm going to be attacking this line, trying to lighten it up as much as I can with it, but then I will be opening and closing the lever to blend out the rest.
Hairline.
Next, using my number 1 guard, I got the lever all the way open. I'm going to go ahead and make this next guideline going up about half an inch. Next, using my half guard, I got the lever all the way open, and I'm going to be gradually closing the lever, working my way down to blend out the rest of this guideline. For my next step, using a 1.5 guard, I'm going to be going up a little less than half an inch. I'm not really trying to stretch this blend so much. I'm trying to keep it still tight with a little heavier look on top. So sometimes when you try to keep the blend tight, it doesn't always get everything out. So I'm just going back to my number 1 guard, and I'm just going to be opening and closing the lever to lighten this bottom guideline just as much as possible. So going back to my half guard, I'm going to go ahead and finish off cleaning up the bottom line. I'm not really trying to keep my clipper flat. I'm really using like the tip of the blade, more of the corners too, just to lighten it up and keep the blend in place. So as you can see, I got the blend nice and tight. Now it's time to work with this heaviness on top. So on the top sides, I want to keep more hair. I don't want it to look ridiculous and stick out too much, but I do want to keep it heavy for the hair to sit on top and to give it that nice crop top style. So right here, I'm just going to line the sides of his hairline up. I don't really want to touch the top. If I cut the hair on top of his hairline, it might just be too short when it grows back, that the hair hanging over it will not lay down. So I want to keep it longer so everything is just falling forward.
Hairline.
So using Big Sexy Hair styling powder, you want to make sure you get this in there good so all the hair on top looks feathered. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start from the back and work my way to the front, just pulling the hair and putting powder in, giving it a feathered look at the same time. So now that it's all in there, I'm going to go ahead and mess with it, make it messy, add my own little texture top look to it. So let me tell you guys, there is no right or wrong way you could texture or make the top style nice. It all goes on your own opinion. If you like how it looks, then go with it. But if you don't, you can always keep messing with the hair until you're satisfied. Alright YouTube, this is my crop top fade tutorial. If you guys like the cut, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, comment below, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And to keep updated on any upcoming YouTube videos or for daily posts, follow me on Instagram at Barber, and don't forget to check my other videos out.